All right, now I'm recording.
What?
Now I'm recording, but I don't wear makeup, so it's only...
I know. Well, you had some on your choker day.
Oh, yeah.
A little bit of lips and a little bit of eyeballs. So I mixed the days together because, I got to wear sparkles.
Messy bud. Ah.
Yep. And I got the choker, but you can't see it because it's Halloween. It's a cameo of a lady's skull.
Aw. That's cool.
Yeah. And I tried on so many T-shirts. Let's see. What are you wearing? A T-shirt? You got a sweatshirt on too. Okay. Because I'm prepared to change into a T-shirt. I don't have a Rush shirt. I almost put on the yin yang dolphin shirt.
Aw. I'm getting kind of hot though. I'm
gonna put on I'm gonna wear my T-shirt.
Okay.
Are we recording?
Yeah, we are. That's fine. I don't fucking care.
So I'm getting naked.
Oh, you can see the shadow. It's kind of, what's that called? Like soft porn or whatever.
Okay. Here we go.
Team Eric. Aw.
Got the Eric shirt on.
Yes. Okay, so for those that don't know, for Halloween, Kari decided to dress up as me.
Well, why did I decide to dress up as you? That's important.
Yeah. And that's because we got the Sarsahr children wanted to dress up as me for Halloween. I don't have big boobs like that, so, I don't know what to do with that.
I know. These are the little ones, too. I am rocking the Eric right now. Okay.
All right, girl.
Okay, so they all want to be Heather for Halloween. It's their first Halloween this year. I wonder what they're going to trick-or-treat for.
I don't know. I think they, all of them live, like, in their own housing units underground. So what they're going to do is they're, everyone's going to have, like, candy or whatever treats that they'll make for the kids. And the kids are going to walk around to the different housing units underground. They're not going to go above ground and go trick-or-treating with humans.
That'd be fun. The people would be like, wow, those are great costumes.
Yeah. What are you, an alien?
Wow. Your parents did a great job.
Yeah. Oh, man, I got bit today. Well, not today, but I've been dealing with a spider bite this week.
Right. How are you doing? Oh, did you have to get a shot?
Well, I had to get my update on my tetanus shot anyway, and the doctor, is outdated for, like, almost 6 months, my tetanus shot. And, like, when I got bit by the spider, it was really bad. It usually doesn't get that bad. And then it started to form a blister, so then I started freaking out, thinking it was, like, a brown recluse bite or something, so I went to the doctor. And she said that it's fine, but she said that probably me not having my updated tetanus shot probably made it worse,
Interesting. I'm probably ready too. Okay, before we start, can I just want to put a reminder out there for our aliens, what is it? Pizza, beer, and aliens slumber party in the desert next spring. And I don't know if all of the spaces have sold out for sleeping yet or if it's real close.
No, we have one space left. We have one single bed left and then one of the double beds left out in the common area. And then the rest of it's camping, or you can get a hotel. And it's 20 minutes away from where we're staying, the nearest hotel.
Right. Okay, so there are, you might not be able to sleep over, but there's plenty of spots to come and hang out with us. So get your tickets because it's going to be fun.
I know, I'm excited. We sold pretty fast during the first couple days.
Well, this is what happens is because people forget and they need the reminder. So after people watch this, there'll be another little rush. So expect it.
Yeah. Also, some people had backed out of, look at you fixing yourself and shit. Some people had backed out of the event because of how I explained the event's going to go down. So maybe before you purchase your tickets, maybe I should just
read about it.
Read about it. Yeah. We set up a whole website for it. Thing is that it's me and Kari, and we're not very, I don't know, PG is the best way to put it. And we will be cussing. I'm not going to filter myself for anybody. I'm just going to be me, and neither is Kari. Because just look at our videos for reference. I mean, we talk about sex with aliens and with spirits and stuff. How do you think this event's going to go down? So,
and everybody knows that I'm a fan of some, plants. So
marijuana.
I'll probably get high.
Right.
But it's not going to be it's not a frat party.
Right.
But there's after hours, and you want to relax and be social. So that kind of stuff's going to probably be around.
Yeah, not during the event itself, but like after hours when we're just hanging out, there might be alcohol, there might be marijuana. I personally, I don't smoke. I've never smoked before, but I will probably be drinking.
Yes. That's right.
But
I won't shot.
I won't get drunk, but, I might have a beer or two or something. But just to let you know, that's how it's going to go down.
Yeah.
And just get the feel for it. It's going to be really relaxed to sleep over. It's not going to be super professional, kind of uppity muck kind of crap I've been going to. I don't like that. I don't like it. It's too uptight. It's very relaxed.
Very relaxed. All right. In other words, we're just not very good organizers. That's what we're really trying to say.
Yeah, I know. I just like to go with the flow of things because, I don't want to set up an itinerary and then we get there and I'll be like, I don't want to do this. I don't want to do that.
I've done enough of them now that a loose itinerary is all you need, and you do just, you get your base and then you go with that flow, and it's always been great. Anybody that's gone to a shiny event did love it. So
okay,
so it'll be like the alien version. Kari, Heather, alien version.
Alien version. Okay, so Sam is ready. Okay. I'm going to have to tell you about this mothership thing. Anyway,
yes!
I asked it.
Can I ask? Tell me right now, because maybe I could ask him. Or should I just ask him? Maybe you went to my wedding.
No, it was, okay, so I was on a mothership, out in space or something. And I remember the floors, they looked like pearl pink color. It was weird. Uh-huh. And I'd been on this ship before. It looked very familiar. And I was running. And I think I was playing hide and seek or something, and Sam found me, and he, I was all giggling and stuff, and
how fun!
And then we went into this room, and he said, "We're not supposed to be in here," or something, and I was flirting with him, saying I'm such a naughty girl or some shit like that because I'm in a room I'm not supposed to be. So we left, and we went into this. Okay, Sam doesn't want me to say the rest, but I won't. He's so private. I'm going to say it. I'm sorry you married me. Yeah, but we ended up having sex in this other room. The room we're allowed to be in. Okay, so he's like, you just had to add that in there. Yeah. Everyone needs to know. Inquiring minds need to know.
It's the best part.
I'm not going to go into detail. Okay. Okay, he's ready. I've been having kind of trouble going under today, and I don't know what's going on. But we'll see. We'll see how it goes.
Okay.
Yes. She asked me a question. Hold on. Mm-hmm. Okay.
You have a secret?
No, she was just asking me if I was in her body yet.
Here you are. Hi, Sam. How are you?
Hello. I'm well, and you are doing well as I'm assuming.
As well?
Yes, well as well.
Are you fooled by me? Are you a little confused?
Not in the slightest. I'm.
So what are the kids gonna do? Are they gonna collect some treats, like some mushrooms?
Yes, the women and men too. They have joined together and they baked some treats that are considered sugar, our version of candy.
Okay, tell me about that.
Well, it's on our planet. We have a type of sugar. It comes from one of our trees. It's more of a sap. and you can take chunks off of it and then bake it to a crisp, so it's like a cookie, and they'll chew on that. And it's very chewy in the middle. The outside is very crunchy. I like those. And we'll also be using some of our fruit from our planet, as well as your planet, the ones that we're able to eat. And we have been baking them and making them into little chips so that they can chew on. We don't really like your candy or your food. It's too fattening for us.
Yeah, it's too fattening for us. Oh, I am so excited for your community to kind of, take on one of our favorite times of year. I love Halloween too. I've always enjoyed the dressing up and just the ookiness of it.
The adults are going to be participating, and some of the generals as well with us.
I love it. That's so cool.
I have a plan to dress up as one of the generals.
Oh, really?
And he's the one that I don't particularly care for. So this one will be quite funny.
I wish I could see a picture. Oh, zap my brain with something. Maybe I'll catch it. Okay, are you ready for some questions?
I'm ready to answer.
All right. I don't know who these are from, and some are a little bit. Okay, I'll tell you later. Okay, so here is the first question. Are you working with other ETs, and if so, who and for how long?
Yes, we are, and we have been working with them for thousands of years. That's it.
You're going to tell us who?
You know them. Yayo, you call them that. You call them Palladian, and some other beings that live on Earth.
What kind of? How do you work with them? What do you do? Uh-oh.
There's some things I can't tell you just yet.
Okay, that's okay.
But I don't want. I know how angry humans get when somebody says that. They say, "Don't filter yourself for me." Well, yes, I must. I have a higher up. I have to. I can't break the rules.
We also understand that there's classified stuff. I get that in a way, but
I wish I could. I disagree with not being able to tell you and let you figure it out for yourself whether or not you're okay with the information. But I don't want to get in trouble. I'll try and see what I can say. I know what I can tell you is we are helping humans.
Okay.
And we have been for a long time. My people, for some reason, Heather has this idea that we're just this one specific way, and it's hard for her to grasp anything else other than her perceived idea of us. Mm-hmm. And we have been here and helping humans evolve even before your current modern time. So your previous civilizations, your ancient ones, we were there.
Wow.
For them. And we are the ones that you would call the Watchers. I don't know if you're familiar with that term.
I sort of am, but I don't know anything about it. I've only heard it.
We're even mentioned in your Bible a few times.
Really?
That's how old we are. And we are far more advanced than Heather is giving credit for us.
Come on, Heather. I know, I think I need a little education too on your advancement, because I got a message from one of the gods, and the god said to a group of us that in some ways the Sarsahr are not as evolved as humans are, so you guys can really learn from each other. So yes, I took that.
There are some things
leveled the playing field, but I don't think it's quite leveled yet.
There are some things, and that's the same with every other species that there is out there. There's some things that they're far more advanced in, and others that they lack. And we get help from other civilizations in this way. We're getting help from humans.
I love that. I love that there is an exchange. We know people might be a little interested. Will you elaborate or anything? I don't know much about the Bible. I just rejected it from day one. Well, but other people are into it.
We have often been described as angels that come in with messages. Mostly we like to deliver warnings to humans, and sometimes they take that as it's the end of the world, and it's not. We have said that if you lead down this path, it will lead to this. But we never said that your world would end, and a lot of time in your Bible, and over the years, things have been mistranslated or changed without realization. And a lot of our original message is no longer there. Oh. But a lot of times we were perceived as the angels. And I'm not a religious person, and I don't agree. Personally, in my opinion, I don't agree with religion. I think it does more harm than good. Although, if people's heart are in the right place in concerns of their religion, then that's fine. But don't harm another soul just because they aren't part of your religion. That's the part I disagree with. And
me too.
We are called the Watchers because we have always been very observant. We would watch humans. And it's not just humans, the other planets we go to, we watch and we observe. We're very curious. And it's what we do. We will stand off in the distance and watch and observe for hours, days, weeks, years, before we even make a move.
Wow. God, you've been... And it's like right here. The moves are being made right now. Mm-hmm. Oh, I love it. Okay. Well, this question relates to that. If you have another specific answer, somebody wants to know if you are helping with human ascension.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
In which ways?
Well, we're helping you see a different perspective on things, to see more of the positive, light ways of things.
How do you show us that? How do you?
By simply being here and showing you what can become of your kind if you follow down our path, where it will lead you. We give you options. For instance, we were the ones that had spoken with your government originally and said, if you disable your nuclear program, we will trade advanced technology with you. Mm-hmm. So we gave them the choice. Let go of this violent behavior, and we will help you further advance your species, because that would show to us that you're mature enough to handle this type of technology, and we could trust you with it. Because personally, and I can't speak for others, but for me, I don't want humans traveling around in deep space now as they are. I'd be quite
with weapons, right?
I'd be quite frightened. And I'm afraid they would want to take over planets and things like that. And we try our hardest to protect other planets. But they disagreed they didn't agree to our deal. Mm-hmm. And that put a damper on things. It made us distrust. Distrust. Is that how you pronounce it?
There you go. You got it. Yeah. Mistrust? Distrust. You didn't trust him anymore.
Right. I mean, not anymore. It's just it lowered our expectation of humans. And the fact that they made a deal with our enemy instead, it didn't help your case either.
Right.
But we did come to a term because we needed materials from your planet, and we didn't want to feel like intruders. Right. Because this is your native planet, not ours. So that's why we made the deal. We didn't want there to be any kind of ill will towards one another.
You didn't want to take, because you probably could just take.
We could. We really could if we wanted to, but we're not like that. Okay. And at the Greys, if you would have said no to them, they would have done it anyway.
Yeah. I don't know if you told me this before, Sam, but did you share what kind of technology that was on the table? Was it like maybe medical or something, or
no? It was more of what your government wanted was more advanced weaponry, which was not something we were going to do for them.
Right.
We were just wanting to show them, and this is part of our deal now, and there's certain things I can't tell you. But part of our deal is we had a meeting with the United States generals about the things I can and cannot say concerning this contract. So they're in on this entire ordeal.
That's trippy.
With stardust.
Hi, generals. It's me, Kari.
I don't know if they would be watching, but they know. And they trust that I won't say anything that they won't want me to say. We do trade things concerning microwaves. Not just your kitchen microwaves, but but there's different things you can do with these microwaves. Not the kitchen appliance. I'm talking about the actual microwaves. And,
Wave, okay.
You can create teleportation. You can do telepathy. You can create devices that allow you to read other people's minds. You can create much faster vehicles. And mostly we wanted to help with your communication. So your cell phones, you can thank us for that.
Oh, thank you. I love my cell phone. It's my appendage. I'm never without it.
And a lot of the times, the technology that you now have, your government had already had long before they decided to give it to the general population.
That sounds about right. I bet they got a stockpile of good stuff we can use, but they won't make enough money off of supplying us with the benefit. That's my theory. Okay. Oh, now somebody is asking a question, and I don't know if you'll be able to answer the whole thing, because she's asking if it was, I don't even know if it's a she. Okay, I'm just going to read it. You told me through the pendulum that your people have a huge ship that floats around Earth. Is this true?
Yes.
Really?
Yes, and it's not our ship, it's a community ship. It's with the... Oh, what was that?
Heather, what are you eating?
Oh, it's a strange thing. It's with other species, the ones that we're working with. So it's not really our ship.
Okay. Is it the one that was behind the Vegas cloud?
Yes.
Oh my God, that's so cool. Oh, that was so cool. Okay. And this, I don't know if you can answer this, but this person wants to know if he or she has been on the ship before.
Yes. No.
So you know who I'm talking about?
Yes, I do.
Okay, cool. Okay, what is it? A girl? Give me
Heather.
the pronoun.
It's Heather.
Oh, Heather. She tricked me. Okay, so what did she do on that trip? Is that the one she was just talking about with the pink floors?
Yes. She's been coming to that ship ever since she was a little girl. She's been there for a long time. Yes.
Did I go?
No, not that one.
All right. Tell me about my ship. Not mine, but you know what I mean.
Yes, the ship just for you.
Right, it's mine.
We actually have designed a ship to take humans specifically.
Oh, so
Recently, yes. We based it off of Heather's backyard. She has this area with these couches and the Christmas lights, and we want to take humans somewhere where they're comfortable, and they're comfortable around places they're familiar with. So we created a ship where the inside is like her back porch with Christmas lights and a couch.
It's hilarious. It's like a movie set. That's so funny. So I've been hanging out in Heather's backyard in outer space?
Yes. And that's how we transport you. But we have a much larger ship. And we haven't taken you underground yet because we haven't gotten the okay from higher ups. I'm not, even though I am pretty high up, I'm not that high up in order to allow you through, unfortunately.
Wow. I want to ask more questions about me later, maybe, because, I like to make it all about me. But continuing. Okay, the Sarsahr trade their technology with the U.S. government, and maybe you already answered this. I'm so sorry that I should have realized that you'd already answered all these questions pretty much. Do the Sarsahr only receive substance essentials in trade, or could you ask?
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to answer the questions ahead of time.
No, don't apologize. It happens all the time. It just things get on a roll. And no, don't even apologize. I just forget them. And, sometimes I can catch up and not ask the question that's already been answered. Okay, so let me finish this one then. And they want to know if you like to ask for things like Blu-rays and PlayStations and other stuff to keep you entertained during the winter. What do you exchange for?
During the winter, it gets quite boring, especially because we have to stay underground. But however, we're used to that because of our home planet and where we come from. We find other ways to entertain ourselves other than television. We can only handle television for maybe a couple hours or so. I feel as though it drains my brain.
Yeah.
Makes it like a type of goop. It is entertaining, but I can't handle too much of it. We usually play games with one another. Our biggest game we like to play is pretend. Even as adults, we like to play pretend. And that's something that Heather also does, even still as an adult, which we love to watch her play pretend in her room. She'll feel us in the room, and she'll look around and get upset that we're in there watching her, but it's fun.
Well, what do you mean, like, pretend? Tell me. Give me a scenario.
Let's see. Recently, I was playing with some of the kids and their parents. They were pretending that they were fighter pilots, and we were the clouds, and we were in the way.
Aww.
So to the children, they haven't yet grasped that clouds, you can fly through them. But we wanted to pretend we were the clouds. Okay. And so when they would crash into it, we would try and hug them. And that's our way of, them bumping into us. So it was
captured by a cloud. Yeah. All right, well, I'm going to make a suggestion. You guys should try the hot lava game. Do you know that one?
Yes, we would know that one.
Okay. You play that in Heather's backyard.
We called that the water one, though, because we can't float, so we would drown. So we would, you can't land in the water.
Step on icebergs. That's so funny. Okay. Okay, let's see. Is your relatively new, compared to how long you've had a presence on Earth, your relatively new desire to colonize and integrate with humans have a bearing on humanity's approaching ascension?
I don't quite understand that question. Are you asking that us wanting to breed with humans is a new concept, or?
I don't know if they necessarily mean breed so much, but because you want to interact and have peace with us, does it have anything to do with the fact that we are ascending?
I'm sure it does, but that's not why we're doing it.
Okay.
Does that make sense? It's not part of your ascension, but in all likelihood it probably is. But that's not our intention for wanting to be more part of your people. We just have a need for it. We just want to. That's all. Okay. We think it's time.
All right. Well, you know what? It does seem pretty coincidental that it's time at the same time that we are becoming more open to these kinds of things.
And I don't think perhaps that's why we're pushing for it more. Maybe we feel that as well.
Maybe. Yeah, it's like a side effect of the whole thing, huh? Okay. Oh, now this one's a little bit about me. You and Sam, sorry, this is to Heather. So Heather and Sam are joined. Kari and Avery have begun a relationship with the intention of having children. In the past, such unions were few and far between, I believe. How are the Sarsahr higher-ups dealing with or feeling about having to juggle the intricacies of intermingling?
Well, they don't have to juggle anything. It's our decision. They don't tell us who we can and cannot love. Because we're intermingling more, it's just because we're choosing to contact humans more and to be part of their lives more. And because of that, some of us may fall in love with a human. It's happened before when we used to live openly with humans. We have before, during one of your ancient civilizations, and it will continue to do so. We don't have to ask permission. And my higher-ups are not, they find it beautiful that something like this is happening.
Oh, that's nice. This is the same person continuing, because she threw a bunch at once. Can any Sarsahr pick any human worldwide, or does the human have to set the specific intention toward the Sarsahr to get on the radar?
It just, that's, okay. Let me try and explain this.
Yeah.
You're not signing up for anything. If you want to make contact with one of us, just put the intent out there. Whether or not we fall in love with you is an entirely different story. It happens no different than if you were to meet a human and you become friends and then later it turns into something else. It's the same principle that applies to us. You're not there to sign up and we say, oh, this one's interested in a romantic relationship. Who wants to volunteer to go? And
so it's like, our intent is like our galactic Tinder profile, or what? Not necessarily Tinder, but the hookup.
Yes, we'll know that you're interested in that. But we personally, we just want to make contact with humans. Whether or not we return the feelings for you, or you return the feelings for us, is a totally different story. We don't mind that.
Okay, yeah. I think we're like that too. I don't know, I'm speaking for myself. At the beginning, I want to make contact. I just sit in the backyard on my trampoline and, call to the aliens, come see me. Anyway, it worked because now I married one. Okay. Okay, there's another similar Ascension question. Let's see. I don't know how did I skip this question before? Has the nuclear bombing on Earth in any way opened up to other dimensions, and what kind of damage has it done?
Everything affects each other. I'm not sure what kind of damage. I don't think it has. Because if it did any sort of damage, if it did any big enough damage, we would have noticed. And not just my people, but yours as well. When anything gets affected to that degree, then yes, you would notice. But no, it hasn't. It's just affects your planet and your people and your fear or whatever. It is a wave that affects the entire collective, but not in a physical way.
How does the way, because we're not all on board yet, but the abuse of our atmosphere, our Earth, how does that affect you guys? Or are you guys okay?
Because it affects us. One, it hurts us emotionally because we love your planet, and because it's not just your planet; it belongs to everybody. You can't own a planet. And
try telling that to a human. Right?
Humans are very possessive. That it's just in your nature to be. And we get saddened when we can't. Some of us are not even able to go onto your planet anymore because your environment has changed so much. The oxygen content has changed. They can no longer breathe on the planet because it's so sick. Your planet is sick, and it's healing itself, which is a good thing. Your planet's very durable and will bounce back. And I'm not sure how it will or how that will affect you, but it will. It will balance itself out again. It always does. Okay. Trust me. There's been previous species on your planet that have done much worse.
Okay, hopefully we're not going to follow in their footsteps, huh, Sam?
No, we won't allow that to happen again.
Thank you. Okay. Can you ask Sam about changes in time / different experience of time when traveling faster than the speed of light on their ships? How does it, okay, I see what they're saying. How does time feel different when you blast light years away, I think?
It's different when we land on the planet because their time is different. The way their planet rotates and how long it takes to get around the sun is different. Their amount of days is different. So in that aspect, the time is different. But when we're traveling in the ship, we're still on our time. And our body still abides by our biological clock of sleeping every 2 days and staying awake for 2 days. Traveling faster than the speed of light doesn't really affect us.
Okay. So what is it? Is it... That's just weird. It's just weird to me because I'm not a 2-day cycle girl. Do you get bored with being awake for 2 whole days in a row?
Do you get bored staying awake for 24 hours?
Sometimes. I love sleep. Okay. So okay. Never mind. Keep going.
I don't.
Okay.
I don't get bored. I can't speak for others, but I don't.
And are you outside enough to see the sun rise and set each day? I just feel like I have an image of you just in this mountain cave.
No, we go above ground. We have been able to go above ground. It still hasn't gotten too cold. Some days it is, but there still are warm enough days for us. And I enjoy going outside and sitting and watching your sunset, and so that I can see the stars.
Yeah, I'm outside a lot. The sun visited me in a reading yesterday and thanked me for worshiping her. I like that. That was sweet. Okay. In what time span did you make contact with human governments, and were they peaceful on initial contact? Ooh, that's interesting.
We made contact with, let's just say, the United States.
Okay.
Because, let's say your modern time. We made contact during your modern time shortly after World War II ended.
Okay.
And it was peaceful. They were very much afraid, but they weren't shocked. It wasn't a new concept to meet beings from another planet, because there was other governments before the United States that were doing so, and it was only rumor or speculation. But it was still something that was on their mind. It was peaceful. Nobody attacked anybody.
Okay.
And your government
Let me ask about that.
Your government had, and even during around the same time, they had the Area 51. It came a little after us, but your government was very well aware that there was existence of life beyond this planet.
Okay. And this is just a bonus question that you triggered me to ask you. What about that weird thing in Germany there's the theories that the Germans were working with aliens. What species were they working with? Do you know?
Not mine. And it was not every human-looking species, as you call them, human-looking, is peaceful.
It wasn't human-looking? It wasn't?
No, they were, but they weren't necessarily peaceful. Okay. They were okay with allowing you. We don't consider that peaceful just because they allowed you to create weaponry with their technology. Mm-hmm. And that's why we stepped in. Because somebody needed to make contact with your government, because your government was already getting into contact with the Greys. And the previous contact was happening from Germany, and what led to that. And so somebody in our community said someone needs to go down and make contact and make a deal. And my people were already there, and we were already in need of supplies, so it was the logical choice for it to be us.
Wow, okay.
And slowly over time, others came in, and we didn't want to be too much at once and have 10 different species come in at once to your government. We wanted to make you feel as though...
That would be so scary.
We wanted to make you feel as though you had the control.
Oh, you're so smart. You're like dealing with children.
Yes,
totally.
It is.
You got to let the child know that they're the one making the decision. Give them the power, even though I'm on to you. Good plan. Oh man, I just lost a good question. It just flew right out of me. Okay. I kind of asked this question before, but maybe that you can add something. But somebody wants to know what you think of the sci-fi movies on Earth, and are some of them close to being accurate?
Sometimes. But most of the time, especially with your sounds out in space, when there's a fight happening, there's no sound. And there's hardly any fights that happen. They're mostly a spiritual type of attacks more than physical. Oh. And really? I find they're entertaining. They're very human, your sci-fi movies. I enjoy them. We think of them as comedy. We think it's cute. It's like no different than a children putting on a play for their parents. And we think of it like that.
Right.
Very good effects, though. That's quite impressed with that.
I know. Not too bad, huh? You get lost in those things sometimes if you let yourself. Okay.
But I don't like the ones that are scary. The ones that the aliens eat the humans. I don't like that. We don't want to eat you. I don't know.
I just watched that one. I just watched one like that. It was a little creature that grew, and he was this big, and he got bigger and bigger, and just really like was like a zombie, sort of like sucking the life out of people.
And I think that's just
You're not
human
going to do
spirit.
that?
I feel that's more aligned with what humans would do than me or anyone else. I'm joking.
Yeah.
I don't think humans would actually go and eat an alien, although I don't know. Sometimes they eat weird things. You do.
I know. Sushi.
And
That's a
there
weird
was
food.
these, what do you call them? Your advertisements on the big boards over.
Yes, the billboards, yes.
And where we live, we see advertisements for alien jerky. That makes us very uncomfortable. We see those.
What do you think it is? Do you know what it is? Like armadillo.
I don't want to know what it is. I don't want to know. If it's alien jerky, I don't want to know. Maybe it's my cousin, a friend of mine.
So cannibalistic. That's so crazy. Oh, that's funny.
And why would you want to advertise that? Why would you be, even if it's not alien jerky, because it's not. I know that it's not. Why would you want to eat something that's advertised as alien jerky? And there's humans who buy those things and eat it, pretending it is. And it's a little scary.
Well, humans are weird. We have you got to go look at our candy racks and see the crate, like a giant gummy rat. My kids ate a giant gummy rat one time. That's disgusting.
Was it a real rat? Or was
no,
it
was like
just, rat?
It was jellied candy. You could see right through it. It was gross.
I don't know about that. And you allowed your children to eat that.
Yeah. I did. I don't know how that happened. I didn't like it at all. Okay, oops. Okay, did you warn humanity of the tall Grey's intentions before they agreed to deals with them?
Yes, we did.
And humans didn't care. We want the bigger prize. We don't care.
Yes, we warned them. And they didn't listen to us. And they still don't care what's happening to your people. They don't care that there's actually more government officials who are becoming more increasingly concerned about it and dislike the fact that humans are being abducted, which is a good thing because before nobody minded. So there's that. You're mimicking. I stuttered.
Mimicking.
That's a bit embarrassing. You're making progress.
Spit it out, Sam.
You're making progress. I'm a bit nervous today.
Well, let me ask. I'm just being jokey when I ask this question. When I get abducted, Allison told me that when I went up and got beamed up that I was really tall and that I only got part of me taking. Will you explain this to me? What?
Okay, part of you that was taken meant it was just your soul self, your astral self, not your physical self. And so when you take that self, you can morph it into anything you'd like. Well,
I appreciate giving me some height, and you probably made me a little thinner too. I would really like somebody to do that for me here on Earth.
You had actually decided you wanted to be that height, and you wanted to be thinner, and you needed help with morphing yourself. So that's what we meant by we were helping you get taller and thinner. That
sounds just like me. So when I go up for like my medical stuff, though, the whole body goes?
Yes, we do that with the whole body. Because that's your
physical. How do you get me up there?
Well, we come in and we pick you up and we take you into a ship and we take you. What do you mean?
So like you pick up my body? Like I'm not like semi-awake and walk?
We might have you be put to sleep. It depends on how you react to it. You'd be quite surprised. A lot of people say they're so excited for contact and are ready and they want to be awake, but when we do, they start screaming. So we have to use devices.
I scared the shit out of myself the other day. I have a cardboard skeleton hanging outside and the wind blew it up. Scared the crap out of me. I'm like, there's no way I'm going to be able to see an alien. I can't handle a piece of cardboard. So I hear you. Okay, Sam, I'm at the end of my questions.
Okay.
I wish
It's a
I could
good
remember
thing,
that
too.
one that I lost.
It's a good thing, too. Heather has
Okay.
to use the restroom. Her body is having that feeling. It's a weird one.
All right, I'm not going to let you escape quite yet, though, because I want to know if Avery had a message to deliver to me.
Well, I will call out to him and see if he will come. Of course he will. He better. I'll get upset for you if he didn't. This is embarrassing.
Why?
Because he's calling you names. He
Oh,
says,
really?
He says, I will. Relax. He says, hello, hello, baby. But you're not a baby.
Aww.
You're not a baby. That doesn't make sense.
I call him my baby, too.
He says he loves you. And that he wishes to see you soon. And he will. And he's asking you, how about tonight? Does tonight sound good?
Tonight sounds great. I'm in.
I won't say that.
Okay.
That's not.
Tell Heather later and you tell me. She'll tell me.
I just won't say those words. It's rather repugnant.
Well, I love it. Whatever it is, I love it. Okay, one more question. I'm going to let you go for real. Are Heather and are either of us pregnant?
Not anymore. You never were, but Heather isn't.
Okay. What happened?
Nothing negative happened.
Is the baby...
Is
the baby's incubating?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, good. That's good news. Okay, Sam, thank you. Thank you for another chat. We'll do it again soon, okay?
Okay.
Okay, tell all your little people happy Halloween and don't eat too much tree sugar cookie candy.
Hi. My eyesight gets really good when I come back.
Really?
Yeah.
That's trippy. Huh.
It's like super...
It went well.
It went well. That's good.
Yeah, it was a good one. I didn't over talk him this time. And he...
What? Oh. Okay. So Avery's tugging at my arm. He wants me to say something. What? Okay. He's saying, that's not the only thing that will be going inside you, or something like that. What? Oh, I'm not hearing it right. I'm sorry. Okay. Just restate it. What the fuck are you talking about? What's the reference to? Oh, he says, just wait till tonight. I'll be going all up inside there. Ew. Inside you.
Sam wouldn't say it. I said make Heather say it. And you were unprepared. You didn't know the context. Avery, you're a horny boy.
Ew. He says horny for you. That's so fucking cheesy. Like, you're gross. So gross.
Poor Heather. Poor Sam. He gets stuck being my middleman. All right, Heather. Let's wrap this up. All right, so you can go relax or eat or pee. I know you got to pee.
Yeah, I do.
It's always the ending of our videos.
I do have to pee, actually.
Okay, you guys. I know. Sam told me. Okay, everybody. I'm gonna cut this off. And Heather, it was another really nice session with Sam, and I appreciate these things. So he wasn't fooled for a second, by the way. He didn't think I was Heather. It didn't work.
I didn't think you would.
I
wouldn't. Yeah, I didn't really think so. I kept. I was kind of there during today's session. I can't really remember like specific details, but I was still there in the background. I remember. I don't know what you said or what you guys were talking about, but all I remember was you said something, and I said that's what she said, and like in the back of the head. So I'm gonna have to watch the video. I have to watch the video because I think Sam I don't know if it showed on, my face, but I saw him kind of turn around and smile at me like, shh. get out of here. You know, he kept telling me to get out of here. Because, you know, the more
quit with your inappropriateness, you're distracting me.
Yeah, that too. And the more I'm connected, the more of the filter there is. So. But I think I did good, even if I'm still here. I think I still did okay, filter-wise.
Oh, Heather, you did just fine. You did great.
Thanks.
So take that. Okay. I'm going to wish you a happy Halloween, and Sam too, and all the little Sarsahr children, and Avery, thanks for the message, and I love you. And I'll see him tonight, and I'll talk to you soon too, okay, girl?
Jesus, he's pushy. He's saying, I love you too, like that. He's so pushy. He's like, tell her. God. He's like, tell her. He's like, you're not telling her, tell her. I'm like, God damn. She's in the middle. Yeah. No, he's like this. He's very different than Sam. Sam would be like, if you have time, you can say it if you like, only if you wish to. But Avery's just
maybe it's the human in him.
Yeah, probably. He says he's not human. So do you guys?
You're not.
Do you know? He said he's not part human. So.
Really? I was convinced. Do you know?
He says no.
Do you know what?
Not for sure. He said I have a couple of theories, but he said I want to talk to my mom about it first. So.
Oh, okay. I tried to talk to your mama today. I said hi to her. Then I got scared and ran away.
He said that she heard you. So. Met the mother-in-law.
That's weird. Yeah. Oh, I hope she's nicer than the other one. I'm just kidding.
She will be.
All right, Heather. We better hang up.
Okay, we will. I will. Fuck. Okay, fine.
Is he talking some more?
No, he's not. He's not. Okay. Bye.
Okay. Bye. I love you. Talk to you later.
Love you too.